In this video, we're going to be messing around with another iteration of RP Luffy, but this time it's going to be in that 8.5 meta because we're going to be rocking with the purple Straw Hat package with the Searcher and the Sanji too. So we got a mix of new and old in this little experiment. Goal is pretty much the same, to get to 10 on as soon as possible in order to play the big stuff, but we also have the option of going wide too. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more One Piece action. Okay, so we got Carrot here. We want to see Ram, but we're going first, so we want to see the Zoro. But it's also not good to use Zoro here because it can just rest it like pretty easily. So kind of stuck on the Ram situation. We do have a Searcher, so we'll use that to try to find something that we can use. We'll get the 2K counter, and then we'll slam 8 to the face. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, Barty is interesting. So they're going to slam for 6. We'll counter. There's Zoro, but it's at risk of destruction because of the leader ability. So we're just going to swing a 6 to the 1. And then play Sanji. So now they're going to have to play something and then swing. Okay, so they get Milky. Get that done back up. Okay, and then... Okay, that just freezes Sanji, so pretty good. Alright, so we'll search with Zoro, see if we can find something that's nice and purple. And we can get the Zoro Joro, because it can even search itself. And we'll try to get rid of the Milky. And then we'll play another Zoro Joro. Okay, so yep, that's natural that they would do so. Got you on the other Zoro? Okay, so we'll try to get rid of it. Have to let that go, but let's see what they do with the rest of their stuff. Oh, that's a pretty spicy attack. So yeah, gonna have to take that. So we're at 9. We can go up to 10. And I think we're just gonna mess around and it's a debate on whether it's either Newgate or Luffy. But I think we just go Luffy just to get it on the field and start from scratch. But we can't get as much done because we use the ability already to get to 9 to 10. So we're just gonna go Luffy here. And yeah, since we don't have enough done, we'll just swing and then go for the next turn. Yeah, we'll try to eliminate the Dog Storm. Alright, so 7. See if we can get a 2K counter out of hand. Okay, and then we'll try to just finish it off. But they do block, which is fine. Okay, so they swing, we'll take. And freeze on both, so the Luffy's still going to be alive. I can still ramp. And we can place cheat out Sanji for 3 Dawn. Search for Nami to get some stuff. We'll get one of the Luffy's. And we'll leave it at that. So... Garchu again. I thought they used Garchu last turn, but no, it wasn't the case. Debating on whether I counter out with that, but could I? 19 to 12. Yeah, we have to let that one go. Okay, so we have our Rayleigh here. We'll get our Dawn for free. And then we'll just drop a new gate, try to take out the Inarashi. Okay, so that's out. So they have a Dofi. But I think we're still in good hands right now. Still precarious because they have a whole bunch of life and cards, but we're still in it. So they're going all in. We'll take. Deploy another 9-beard. And then we'll swing. So we're just trying to take some life here. And let's leave it at that. Still have our one for our one events. But they're just going to leave it as so. So yeah, this is pure attrition right here. We'll go with Rayleigh here. We're going to minus one of the Dofis and pop the Bardo. Then we'll just swing 10. So we got a big board, but they just keep coming up with all the Bardies in the world. Okay, so they're going some chunks. We'll, bang on blocking that or not. No, we'll just counter. So to leave the Dofi just sitting there, so we'll just go an 8. They probably have enough to counter this, they do. And then we'll go 10. And then we'll swing another 10. We'll block with 1. We'll swing. Actually, we won't swing. We gotta make sure that we take advantage of our Dawn. So they counter out with 2. So they're out of 2k counters. So now we're gonna go with the Luffy, try to finish things from here. We're able to use the ability now because we haven't used our leader ability yet. And now we can just ramp and then go 7. This is the mistake I did before, so I'm learning, but I don't know if they were going to survive a whole bunch more attacks. Okay, so we got another green matchup with the green-yellow Yamato. We like to go first. So we do. And we got at least a searcher, so we can at least find our Zoro, and we do. Perfect timing right there. And then we'll pass. Now, normally I would put the Zoro here, but there's just one problem. I know for a fact that they like to use all their Dawn and swing. So instead, we're just going to hit him for a lot, I think. But yeah, we'll just search with Nami instead. We'll get the Sanji so that we can complete our Luffy combo. And then just swing 7 at life. Okay, so they took it. And we have the one Dawn open for our guard point. So I am going to counter out of the swing. Because this is the scariest time between this deck and Yamato. Okay. So now we're going to play the Bond Clay here. And we're going to make him look like we have another copy of guard point. But they're going to counter out of that. Okay, so we're doing the same thing. This time we're going to have to take it. That was a ruse and they didn't fall for it. But it's just only the searchers. But yeah, we're down to 1 life, so still, even in this position, still pretty scary. But we're going to deploy a whole bunch of force. And then we're going to play the Luffy and get the Sanji out. We'll still leave one up to make them consider swinging at us again. But in all honesty, we don't have enough to count out another big swing. If they just swing double eights, we probably lose, but we'll see. Okay, so they got Ohm playing that Sky Island package with the Holly. Okay, so they rest with Sugar. Nice move. So that pretty much gets rid of the Bond Clay. And you're adding Dawn to take out the Bond Clay. That Sugar is a spicy pick. I like it. Okay, so they Thunderbolted the Sanji. Another spicy pick. Okay, so we do have counter now. But right now, let's just try to eliminate the Shura. They don't have much in terms of life either, so I don't know if we'll survive another turn, especially since we don't have 9 gates, so we're just going to try to finish them off here. I hope they can out of all of that. So we'll just swing 7 here. And we still have a Nami that's wide and open, so we're just going to swing and try to go for a game. And they didn't have enough counter to survive that one. Okay, so we got Lucci. Starting to see a resurgence of Lucci. They are doing a mix of CP cards as well as Navy cards. Okay, so Spandam here. And let's see what they are going to get. They are going to get Who's Who, so that's the 2K counter. And Gecko Mori and Trash feels pretty good, so we're going to hit him with a casual 6. And then we're going to play the Zoro Joro down. We're going to put him on Better Habit for the Rob Lucci. Okay, so big swing. I can't really counter it, so we're just going to take it. You got all the Whitebeard in the world. Okay, so they get the Lucci. Going up to 5. We're going to just swing 5, get our Dawn. So now we're at 6. Okay, so Spandian's out. So now we're going to go with the Bond Clay and swing 7. So they take that. No trigger. And then we're going to go... We're going to go 6 to 6. We'll just counter out because that's our only counter available. Oh boy. Okay, so the Sheeps. So that tells me that there's the Lucci. Okay, not a big deal. So we're just going to get our extra Dawn for free. And then we're going to swing... Depending on whether we swing and just leave one Dawn open, or we're going to just get the Nami here instead. So we got Sanji in the house, and then this time we're going to just swing with 8. Okay. Okay, let's see what they're going to do next. Okay, so just a casual 5 just to get the minus out and trash. Let's see what they can cook up. Okay, so Tempest Kick on the new gate. And Soap Sheep. So they got all the... They got the free Molten. And okay, so they just did the... They did a total of -6, and they're going to get rid of it with Who's Who. So what we're just going to do is just set them up with another new gate. I don't know how many more they can take. They might be able to take this one out, but can they take the third one out? That's the question. Okay, so same thing, -1 here. Ooh, Ice Age That wiper's gone. And okay, second who's who. So they're just dropping 2K cards like crazy, and they probably have a whole bunch of Gikamori in hand. That's the only reason why they would trash it like this. It might have like 1 or 2 more. So they're gonna do a lot. Debating on Rag being here, but we're just gonna take. And I don't see a problem throwing up a third Newgate. Let's see if they can survive a whole bunch of Newgates here. Oh, they're countering? Or they may do the... Okay, 6 King Pistol and the 1K. Alright, so they're down to 3. So can they take out this next Newgate here? So they're going to swing. Don't have enough to go for it, but let's see. They may have Gikamori at this stage, but what do they have? Okay, so another Tempest kick. Oh, that's good. That means there might be a chance that this Newgate will not be for long in this place. So, yep, Gikamori and the blocker. That's pretty brutal. So -3 there. I think that's enough to KO both bodies. Okay, so there's the Lucci. So yeah, we're in a pickle. We're just going to have to just swing here and try to get rid of the Lucci, but they'll probably just block with Rebecca. So that's to be expected. Then we'll drop Luffy. And then we'll just drop Son. I'm debating on whether to do that because if we're going to survive this, we're going to need all the counter in the world. So that's 1K down. So they just need 2 swings to take me out. There's another swing. That's why I contemplated not playing the Sanji at all. So another 6. We have a counter, that's for sure. Okay, so they're trying to get me to do 2 cards to get out of Red Beam Rage. But I was debating whether to use it here, but we don't. And it is a non-counter, but let's see if they try to go for it here. Because if they would have, they have 7, so they need 12. Oh, but they're not going to do it. So we'll just have to counter that one. So they have 5 left. Okay, so Sabo's coming into play now. I think it's a Luffy or bust type of situation. And we didn't get the Luffy. So, but we do have a Frankie in reserve. So we're going to just try to go for a game. That's all we can do. Okay, so they do take it. Depending on what order I want to do this, we'll just go with 8. Okay, so that's gone, and let's see if they have enough for a 7. Yeah, okay, so that's 1. Yep, and they got it. Yep, we lost that one for sure. But can't win them all. We'll play it to my opponent. Okay, so one more shot at redemption here. So another Lucci, but this time we're going to go first. We got the Nami Searcher, so let's not get greedy. Let's see if we can find Zoro Draw. We do not find Zoro. And in hindsight, I probably should have gotten Sanji instead of the Luffy. Okay, so we got some Zoros, but we can't really play anything. So we're going to just split attacks here. We'll go 5 and then a 6. So they counter out, get the spending in trash. And they might take this one. They do. Okay, so Nami's gone. That's to be expected. Okay, 5. No effect. They might play something on 4. But they just swung in order to get the trash out. So we'll go Zoro. Get the Sanji for that combo. And then we'll just swing 7. They may block with Borse and just do a 2k counter. So yeah, they block, and there's that 2k. I think they searched that. Trying to get for some damage. We'll counter with the Usopp. We are pretty bricky right now. Okay, who's going to make an appearance and destroy the Zoro. Alright, we'll just go casual 7. And debating on whether to use this Luffy for Zoro or for Sanji. I think I prefer to go for the guaranteed value instead of the increasing value. But they lose the Borsalino here. It's interesting. But yeah, we'll go with Zoro here and just get the value now. Okay, so they're going to swing, use their leader ability, minus the Zoro. Okay, Gecko Moria is out, so the Zoro is likely not too long for this. Oh, but they're going Borsalino and Spandam this time, so that's more of a value, Gecko Moria. So we're up to 8, which means we can go for 9 now. So new gate is a big possibility. I think that's what we're going to do. But yeah, it's a cross between doing another Luffy and Zoro or just going a straight new gate. But first, I'm always swinging this mainly because to get rid of the Sissy problem. I think that's what caused me to go with this play instead, because the new Rob Lucci does play some Stussy, and that would just make me lose a lot of tempo. So we're just gonna swing with everything first. If they block instead, okay. So Luffy is going to get the other Zoro again. Get the value now rather than later. And I think we need, I'm debating on 2k or getting draw power. I think the 2k would be better here because we're still in a vulnerable state, especially with that Moria out. Okay, so they're just going to go after Zoro. Probably going to counter out until they swing with Moria on it. So are they gonna trash? They do, and they use they have the trash brook, the one that trashes instead of KOs. So that's utility against the non-KO because Black Yellow Luffy is pretty crazy. But yeah, can't argue with the 9k swing. Oh, spicy Ice Age. And Jack is probably going to get rid of one of the Luffys. So yeah, goodbye Luffy. Though we do have a lot of pressure on board, and oh wow, that's pretty good. So debating on that Luffy play, because I think this is what we need to take out Black. So yeah, I think instead of going for life, we're just going to go for board. So we're just going to go 8 to 8. And I think I'm willing to bomb deck everything. So you can't have that. And then Luffy's going to come to play. Everything goes. Going to use a leader ability, then fold for 1. Then go 7 at lead. They're going to use Luffy ability again. We're going to try to go for Jack again. See if they'll give us a 2K. This is probably the one turn that I can afford to take life, so we do get rid of it, which I'm surprised by. You would think they would have a counter for that. But we're going to try to get rid of both bodies here. And I think if we were able to get rid of the Jack, we can get rid of the Moria, so let's see. Okay, so -3 on the Luffy. Sheep on the Luffy, so that's 5, guaranteed 6 because of leader ability. Oh, Sabo. Okay. So all we can do here is try to get them to 1 life. So you're going to go 7. Play Sanji and then leave 1 Don up. Gonna take a look at their trash. Pretty much have everything at this point. And they got Rebecca, so they're hard playing Rebecca. Who's Who, so that's an extra 2K counter. Okay, so another Tempest Kicks. They have infinite Tempest Kicks as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so big old swing there. We'll take. Okay, so they're hanging on to put some pressure. Counter out with one of the 2Ks here. Yep. And then Spandam's going to bring out the Lucci. So hard play Spandam. So this is the Gecko Moria Light combo without the Gecko Moria. And that's just a 7 Don play. Now for 1 Don more, you can get a 9K attacker too. Gecko Moria is busted with this big old combo. When you put it into that perspective. So yeah, that's gone. And they have a full board. Big problem. Alright, so now we can use leader ability again. But before we do, let's get that leader ability up. And they're probably going to block this swing here. Because if they do, then they run the risk of Nugi just popping it just by his ability. Okay, so 5 swings. So this is just going to be a minus. So they only have 2 good swings now. So big Ice Age here. Big 9K swing, debating on whether I take it. I think I'm going to be gone next turn anyway, so I do. Need to get as many resources as we can. So I'm going to be compelled to take this one as well. And there it is. We see big old Luffy. I think the overall lesson learned is in this matchup, it just shows how important the 10 cost Luffy is. Now it hurts us rather than help us because I think they can use the leader ability multiple times. Yeah, so okay, so they counter out, but we can bounce back. Draw, get up to 4. Get it done, and then just swing 7. Because, you know, no one card can counter out, especially if it's a non-counter. But yeah, got some redemption back, but we needed the luck of 10 cost Luffy, which we didn't have in the last game. Oh boy. Okay, so Kalgara is back. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but they're going to get the first this time. Okay, so we got Nami. And then we're going to get Zoro from that. They're going pretty quick with the button pressing. We do have guard point open, so I'm thinking we're just gonna hit him with an 8K swing. Hard to counter out, even though they have like a guard point of their own that searches. But I like the deck. It's only it can play it really for now. Other than a null, but it includes the warrior archetype too. But yeah, we're just gonna use that guard point that we saved up for that Dawn. They have to search. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting they have to search. They have to search twice. One for the upper yard and one for searching for another upper yard in this case. But yeah, we're at 5 Dawn. Contemplating just trying to swing. Was going to swing for 8, but wanted to keep my options open. So they do have the Earth Won't Lose, which is that guard point. And yeah, they have the upper yard, which can search for more stuff. And they get a wiper with it. Though I'm not sure which one. But yeah, we're going to get Zoro here. And or I think I'm debating on getting a 2K counter. Or in this case, we're going to get another searcher, which you can do with this particular Zoro. Okay, so we're going to take a 6K, and then they pull their 6K body out. Easily one of the most powerful turns in the game. That turn 3 swing into the Kalgara again. But and they play Ohm. And they get Holly, so that's a pretty stacked board over there in turn 3 nonetheless. But all we can do now is search and try to find a solution. We do get a Luffy, but not much in terms of actual solution. So we're just going to go double 7s around. I'm going to keep 1 up just for a red beam. I don't think using 2 is necessary at this junction. Oh yeah, so another guard point. And then another swing. Okay, so they're down to 1 life, but they can heal and they get trigger. And they get another Kalgara, though I'm not sure if it's another vanilla or what have you. But yeah, big swing. Can't argue with that. Flurry of attacks. So 6 into 6. I'm going to take this one, so now that our red beam is live. But they have a lot of Dong to swing with, and they're just going to... they're going to just go with the wide swings here. So we'll counter out with our 2Ks. I want to try and make the Luffy work here. But I think we only have 2 more counters to mess around with, so there's the other. So judging by their swings, they're probably going to... Okay, so they left 1 open. I thought they were going to swing with Wiper, but they healed instead. And they have that 1 Dawn open for another guard point. So 2K counter there. We'll swing 6 again. And I don't know if I use leader build here or not. I kind of spazzed out here. But they're just countering with double 1Ks. So we'll just play all the big stuff. So we got counter for days. Both radical beams are live. Let's see what they do here, because it's still a really dangerous board. We'll take. And they're going to go with the swings again. But this time they're going to go for Zoro. But we red beam that. But yeah, they're not going for life. Surprised they didn't go for life in this very instance. Was that a mistake? Let me know in the comments if you watched this far. But we'll counter out both. We want to make sure all our swings are live here. Okay, so yeah, they are finally able to take out Zoro. He took all the swings in the world. But yeah, at that point, I'm going to lose, so we'll just take this swing. Oh, what? They can't. Huh. I am confused for a plethora of reasons. But I guess they didn't have enough counter to survive all those swings. Huh. This one got me pondering. Was it a mistake on my part or on their part, or because that seemed like a game that was winnable on their end. But yeah, let me know in the comments what they could have done differently. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. Did some experimentations with the Luffy. Noticed that we needed more 10 cost Luffys for sure. But what do you like in your red purple Luffy? Let me know in the comments. And again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Not bad enough. Out.